Well, with the school year starting in just a couple of weeks, local districts are busy working to hire teachers, bus drivers, and everyone in between.
The Michigan Education Association says there's a critical shortage of educators right now.
13 on your side's Carla Byron is in the newsroom with how one district is working around this major challenge.
Guys, despite more than 100 teacher vacancies, Grand Rapids Public School says they will be ready for this upcoming school year. They ramped up and expanded their recruiting efforts. Dr. Sheridan Steelman recently retired from Northview High School after 50 years as an English teacher. The pandemic played no part in her decision to retire. However, for many other teachers, it was.
And I think too, because there were so many young people going into education, and then they would get out and they couldn't find a job. And it was so disappointing. And then of course you've got all these school loans. So that was, I think it just all came to a point where suddenly people weren't going into teaching anymore.
The Michigan Education Association says there's a critical need for educators, including teachers, substitutes, bus drivers, and other support staff.
They're all at a breaking point. They've had to deal with everything from remote learning to COVID, school violence, an over-reliance on standardized testing. And they've had to deal with a shortage of people around to help, so it puts more on them.
Grand Rapids Public Schools has up to 110 teacher vacancies out of around 1,200, which is typical for them this time of year.
We're going to work with our sub providers and by increasing sub pay to get substitutes into the classroom to at least get us started. Our human resource department is working overtime. We're conducting interviews on Saturdays. And so we're making it very convenient for those who have an interest in coming here.
A recent MEA statewide survey shows increased salary benefits, a significant retention bonus, replacing the state's current educator evaluation system, and hiring more staff to reduce workloads were measures that would increase retention. Dr. Steelman says even though times are tough, she does think the tide will turn.
I think there's probably going to have to be some financial assistance just to help out, just giving young people a chance to maybe even come in, do some aiding, do some observing, just to see what it's like now.
The MEA says Governor Whitmer's recent budget proposals are a major first step to helping recruit and retain educators, but districts must use the funding wisely, such as raising pay. Val.